so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you.
Have their weaknesses. My friend must not be your friend, and your friend must not be my friend. But when they come to leadership, whoever is chosen and appointed, we must all support that person, regardless whether we hate him or we love him. We have to give that person support, at least for our collective interest. So, in this time, we are talking about our collective interest, which is freedom. That is where every one of us meet. It is not about our personal interest of love for Mazi Simon or not love him, or how handsome or how beautiful, or your jealousy against him. No, your jealousy doesn't count. Your hatred doesn't count this time. What counts now is our collective interest, that thing that every one of us want, which is freedom. Regardless who you are following, I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't want to know. Whoever you support, I don't want to know. At this stage that we are now, these 4 days is critical. If you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must join, not minding who gave the order. The order is to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every one of us have known that the only man that have always placed something on the table is Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the only person that puts something on the table at all times. Our prime minister, he always puts something on the table. Every other person is just talking, blabbing, making noise. Some will come and tell you they are doing something on the ground. For more than 2 years now, underground. You've been working underground for more than 2 years and nothing to show for it. Why don't you come and do it openly? Don't you think that when you begin to do something open, it might have more effect? The agitation have passed the stage where you hide under keyboard and you type. Why do you hide under keyboard and you write statement? Where you use voice message and you will never show your face. The stage we are now, we are talking about an existing nation, Biafra, Republic Government in Exile. Biafra, existing nation, is not dead, is not invisible. We are talking about a visible nation. So whoever is running affair in either you are a broadcaster or you are member of the parliament or whatever post you have, we need to see you and know whom you are. You need to talk to us. We need to feel you. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was just talking to us in audio and write-ups for a very long time, nobody's going to listen to him. Nobody's going to take him serious. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has an identity. He has an identity that everybody knows. He has an address. You can reach to him. You can speak to him. You can reach out to him at any given point in time. And that is why he is very, very different. That is why he was able to gather the crowd he gathered all this while. That is why he was able to get the stance he has. That is why he was able to get the legitimacy he has. He has a face, and that is what we expect from every single one of us. We have passed the stage where you begin to hide and no. At this stage we are now. Follow who no road. Follow who no road. The only man we can see available today that knows the road is Mazi Simon Ekpa. At least we are seeing him putting things on the table time and time again. At every given point in time, you will see him putting something on the table. I saw somebody trying to connect and join. If you want to join, please keep your phone in a horizontal way. Keep your phone in a horizontal way and make sure you click your rotation on. Click your rotation on and keep your phone in horizontal way. Then you request, I'll bring you in. If you don't keep your phone this way, you cannot come in. Keep your phone this way and click your rotation on. Then you can be able to join. Thank you. So as I was saying, it is very, very clear the stage we are in. Who is doing what? Who is going to do what? What is going to be the outcome? We know. So we have to stop pretending. The only good thing you can do for yourself today is to listen to the right person, obey the right instruction, and follow the right way. As long as you do that, victory definitely is going to come. This very month that we are in is a very critical month. A very critical month that we must take serious and make great sacrifices. We are going to kick off the sacrifice starting from tomorrow, Monday. The civil disobedience starts from tomorrow, Monday, until 11th, 4 days. Sit at home to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if we can be able to lock it down, there is no reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come out on the 11th. If Biafra, if we can have 90% compliance in all areas of Biafra land, if we can have 90% compliance in all areas of Biafra land, a total lockdown for 4 days, nothing will stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from coming out on the 11th. Nobody, no Jupiter will stop it. But as you know, some are still waiting for enforcement, but we have outgrown that stage. After what transpired during the election, if you can wake up, it's up to you. Biafra will come with you or without you. Biafra will come with you or without you. But the better for you to work for yourself, the better. Anything you are doing, you do for yourself. You do good, you do yourself. You do bad, you do yourself. So the earlier you wake up and work for your freedom, the better for every one of us. That is what we are saying. Biafra must come. Let us focus on the right thing. In this month, after that 4 days, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't join us on the 11th, we are embarking on another journey. The 2 weeks sit at home we commence. And remember, 28th night curfew. 28th night is a curfew. Heading to 29th, the day they want to put the Islamic government in power. On the day they want to bring the Islamic government to power, it is going to be another total lockdown in Biafra land. And from that date onwards, nobody on uniform, nobody in the zoo, on zoo uniform is expected to be seen in Biafra land. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter who sent you. If you're coming to Biafra land from that 29th going forward, you must not be on any Nigerian uniform. For your own safety, you must not appear in it. If you like be Igbo, if you like be Yoruba, if you like be Hausa, if you like be Efiko, Ijo, Edo, if you are serving in any military recality, don't come to Biafra land in that uniform. Starting from 29 going forward, don't say you are not one. And for the Biafrans, you have been advised to resign. You have been advised from now to 29 you have to resign. So many already attended their resignation. Tender your resignation for your own safety. For your own safety and safety, because what is coming is going to consume you if care is not taken. If you are smart enough and you can play inside, be there and play your games. But you must have to be awake and make sure you do the right thing and do not come to Biafra land with your uniform. Don't. The instruction have been given. You might not take him serious. Each time when some of them will say, Mazi Nnamdi says the thing, he doesn't do it. You are deceiving yourself. For those of you who are saying that Mazi Nnamdi always make threat and he doesn't carry it out, you are deceiving yourself. Keep on deceiving yourself. Keep on deceiving yourself until you are swallowed. I thank you that Mazi Nnamdi is telling us things that will happen when it doesn't happen. There's nothing that will happen to you today. You say you're not told. Before anything happens, he wants. And I like when I see people say that Mazi Nnamdi make threat and he doesn't carry it out. That he makes threats, he doesn't carry it out. I'm sorry for you. Today we have Biafra Republic government in exile. And we are talking about a prime minister of the government. When that prime minister gives an instruction, it must be carried out. Some of you must have seen the press release from our brothers in the coastal region, the BNL. You must have seen the press release from BNL and what they said. The BNL is locking down Bakassi side. They have given instruction to lock down Bakassi area. And you will call it a joke. Just wait. Just wait. Wait. There's time for everything. The time for talking is almost expiring. The time for talking is almost expiring. What we are doing is what we need to do. Information has to go. People must to hear. So they say they wouldn't say they were not warned or they were not told. But I bet you, going forward, things can never be the same. Things can never be the same going forward. You're welcome, Immaculata. Thank you for joining. Things can never be the same. Any place you are in Biafra land, you must stay awake. Don't joke with the instructions that are being given. This is the time we have to fight the last battle. Another opportunity have called. That is one thing that makes me love Mazi Nnamdi very well. He doesn't lose any opportunity. And in every opportunity that comes, he makes sure he calls the attention of Biafran people to make them know that this is an opportunity to make a mark. Mazi Nnamdi can never look down on any opportunity. Every single opportunity that have come on our way as Biafrans, he have always utilized it, called our attention. What we see is most of the time, you see Biafran people abuse that opportunity. You see some of us that doesn't have the foresight. Some of us that are being covered with envy, jealousy, and greed. They abuse that very opportunity. But in every opportunity that approaches, that presents itself, Mazi Nnamdi will always call the attention of the Biafrans that this is an opportunity. Use it wisely. And I believe this May, the opportunity May, we will not play with it. Opportunity of May, we will not play with it. We are going to use it effectively. We are going to use it effectively. And Chukwu Okukabia might be a witness. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, continue to pay attention to the right people. Our freedom is near. Our freedom is near. Just like my brother reminded me, if not for what we are doing, if not for the intensity of the struggle today, if not for the level of the struggle today, the height has gone. King Charles will not be saying what he's saying about Biafra. They don't like mentioning Biafra. They know the crime they have committed. And Biafra will continue to haunt them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told Britain that if you don't let Biafra go, Britain will be destroyed. And that word stands. If Britain do not remove their hand from Biafra and let Biafra go, they will be destroyed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them directly. He said it even while he was in the United Kingdom. And today, you see our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, making contacts and reaching to governments, people that matters, discussing. And that is why you see that King Charles can come out and begin to talk of apology and compensation. But we have made it clear, we do not need apology from Britain. We do not do compensation from Britain. What we need is referendum. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made it clear. And our Prime Minister have repeated the same thing. What we need is referendum. You have a stake in Nigeria. You are the manipulator. You are the one holding the Fulanis. You are the one directing them and teaching them everything they are doing. You gave them the power. Tell them that it is the right time for us to go. Let the referendum become a peaceful referendum so that everybody will go his separate way peacefully. Right from the onset, we have never called for war. Biafrans are not calling for war. That's not what we're calling for. Starting from the Civil War, we never called for war. Nigeria brought war upon us. Recently, you had our chief legal counsel, Michael Zekam. You had Michael Zekam elaborate on what transpired briefly. When go on said he wanted to take a civil action against the Biafran people. From civil action, it resulted to war because they underestimated the Biafran people. After the Biafrans have reached agreement with them on how to run their country, this same restructuring that we're talking, Biafran went into deal with them in Aburi. Dim Odmoju could represent the Biafra in a deal of restructuring. On reaching to Nigeria, they cancelled it and they want to come and do civil action against Biafra. That was how the war came in. They brought the war to us, and we were in defensive side, defending ourselves. And this time again, we are talking about referendum. We have been speaking, talking. protesting and speaking. We never raised arms. And what did they do? They unleashed mayhem on us and began to take lives. And we had no option than to protect ourselves. We begin to build our defense. And today, thanks to Chukwu, we have a defense that can stand anything. The Biafrans have a defense that can stand for them. So we never, right from the onset, we never called for war. What you've been calling is the peaceful dissolution of the contraction, so that every region will be on their own. If there will be a different agreement, that has to be later. If they agree to come back together, so be it. But as it stands today, let there be a referendum so that the voice of each ethnic group will be heard. If other ethnic group want to remain, let them remain. But within us in all Southeastern region, let there be a referendum. Let the people decide their fate. Anybody in that area that decide to remain in the zoo can be in the zoo. And those who want to have their freedom will take their freedom and go away. That is the only thing we are asking for from Britain. Not apology, not compensation. No amount of compensation will calm a Biafran man. No amount of apology will calm Biafra. No amount of apology or compensation will heal our wounds. More than 5 million children, men, women lost and still losing up to date. Our land militarized and taken over. What kind of compensation this country can pay for a life of a Biafran person? What sort of apology you can give for the life of a Biafran person? Give us our referendum. From there, we can start the healing process. Give us our referendum. From the referendum, we can now start the healing process. Nothing more than that. It is not too much to ask. We have never been violent. It is the Nigerian government that brings violence upon us. They are the aggressor. We are the oppressed. But each time they turn the whole thing the other way around. How can you explain in a country where you have more than 4 terrorist groups existing in a certain area? In that area where you have more than 4 terrorist groups, dangerous terrorist groups existing, you do not have the military present over there. You do not have to. But in the area where you have agitators, people who are asking for their freedom, who you know what they need, referendum, the area is militarized. Checkpoint for every meter. Every meter you walk, you see checkpoints. Who is going to be happy with that? And what are they doing with checkpoints? Extortion on daily basis. Extortion, dehumanization. We see it on video. We see it everywhere. Nobody reports about it. Nobody cares. In fact, they pay bribe to come to Biafra land to come and extort people. They are military and police. Once they are posted into the Biafra land, before you know, they become a millionaire through extortion from the Biafran people. And they all want to be in that area. Every poll you see a checkpoint, not to protect the Biafran people, but to extort from them. And you think that is okay. When you speak, you say we are talking too much. When we ask for our freedom, you say we are asking for too much. When we want to vote, you say we must not vote. We are not part of Nigeria. When we want to come in, you say no, we won't come. We want to go out. You want to. What do you want from us? What? Just what do you want? The time has come for Biafra to be free. Today, every nook and cranny is speaking Biafra. Every voice is speaking Biafra. If the voice of Biafra have gotten to the king of the United Kingdom, King Charles, if he can speak about Biafra, every corner must have heard about Biafra, and it is time for us to go. And just as our Prime Minister have responded, what we need is a referendum. We don't need compensation. We don't need apology. Referendum. Let's start from the healing. Let's stand there to heal ourselves. I appreciate everyone that have participated on this broadcast. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you. And I thank you if you are joining from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, whichever part of the world you have connected. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not shared this program, do me a favor. Share it on your platform and make sure you prepare yourself to participate on the program tomorrow. Tomorrow program, we're going to start at the same time. And tomorrow, sit at home, please. Any place you are in that Zululand Republic, as long as you're a Biafran, participate. You have a role to play. They do not want us, that is clear. We have to show them we want to be out and we want to take a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out and out of that May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all the Biafran people, all the Odudua people, all the Middle Belt, everyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect and give us freedom. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the ESN. God and protect all the Liberation Army. God and protect all our media warriors. God and protect the Umada. May Chukwu Okike and God and protect and set us free. May Chukwu Okike and God and protect our Prime Minister of the Republic Government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Wherever he is, we cover him with the presence of Chukwu Okike. No weapon formed or fashioned against him, spiritual and physically, shall prosper. May Chukwu Okike continue to give him wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Inspire him more, give him more mental toughness. And may the grace of Chukwu Okike continue to be upon him. We commit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of Chukwu Okike for more grace, for more strength, for more power, for healing. Let the presence of Chukwu Okike continue to go with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed or fashioned against him shall prosper. He shall return back to us very, very soon. No power will stop him. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remember, I will see you tomorrow.